Number 9 on the outside of row 1. But how will he do in this one? He's won the most races. Green flag underway. And Larson in the 5 has jumped out to an early lead. A lot of pushing and shoving to try to get up to the front, and track position key here at Daytona.
Larson got out there a little too far. Dropped back. Has that outside line sliding backwards just a little bit. They'll get that momentum going eventually, but really organized on the bottom. You see bumper to bumper. First 4 cars working well together.
This is a 10 a.m. wake-up call right here, Rick. Welcome to 200 miles an hour.
No better way to wake up.
For decades, they ran this race in the morning.
It's going down. The water temp 220.
Getting a little hot, it sounds like. Water temp was way high. Talking about that temperature coming down, but the pace on this car is concerning.
We listened to it.
Yeah, doesn't sound right.
Yep. Sounds like some sort of issue. Looks like there's some smoke out that right side pipe right there.
Kind of flip-flop from what we saw earlier. Oh, 43!
And around goes the 11. The 20 also around. Ryan Blaney caught up in this in the 12.
Back here, they're wrecking.
Truex
Gather that machine can. Nothing's going to hit you here.
barely working his way through there.
Did Blaney get damage here?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Damage to the 12 of Ryan
That steering
Blaney.
wheel is 180 degrees.
Oh, no, 180 degrees.
He's
That
done,
means,
guys. Look at the right front corner.
Oh, that
it's
means
turned in and not rolling, Jeff.
yeah, 180 degrees means the steering wheel is turned. The front tires are not aiming where they needed to aim. That means there's damage. How much damage, Steve? That's the question. Is this repairable? We won't know till he gets to pit road.
Yeah, we'll see if it's just a toe link, which is a simple repair for the front, or for the rear. But in the front, much more complicated because of the way the steering works. Whatever is broken on the right front, is repairable. The question is it repairable in 6 minutes?
Right.
I got to come see you this time.
Right here, he's going to come to us.
Right front sticking out.
Let's take a look at this wreck, though, and see how this damage occurred.
11 cars pushing the 43, just gets him loose. And then he gets very loose. Just chaos behind him. Guys trying to check up. And when you check up, you get ran into.
Second up, stay up high, go around it.
Wow. Now Truex hopes to get a great shove from Bubba Wallace in the 23.
But right now, the 9 is pushing the 22 way out front. As a matter of fact, he's going to take the lead. He pushed the 22 out front, then decided to try for the lead. Now what will the 19 do as they come through 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage 1? The 22 right in the middle. He's going to block either lane, and the 22 is going to win stage 1.
Truex looks like he's going to run in the 5th position. So a few points for Martin Truex Jr. That's good.
Needing the most points out of all the Toyotas.
Then he side-drafted him a little bit there.
Kyle Busch goes a little high. Here comes the 19, but it's Kyle Busch. He's going to win stage 2.
Then he did come out of the gas and let that 19 through.
Guys, as we saw them get rid of that Ford of Mike McDowell, the 210.
Oh, here's the big wreck right
Middle
here. The
wrecking here.
34
Stay where you are.
catches
Stay where you are.
The 19
Stay where you are.
Let's see if 19 gets any big damage right here so far. Doesn't look like any big hits. Oh, the right front.
Yeah, the right front fender torn off. And so the caution comes out with 59 laps to go. Martin Truex Jr. had fought to within 10 points of Ryan Blaney, who was involved in an accident earlier in the race. Again, the two fighting to be the top in points. They know that at least one of them will get in.
I hear what Martin's saying. I'm not so sure. I don't agree with him. I mean, you've gained that many points. Why be in the middle of it? Enough guys are laying back at the back of the pack. You could have laid back with them and still been 10 positions ahead of Blaney.
I don't agree.
Well, it's facts are facts. That's the way it was.
But
There was
10
room to
points to
go.
the good up front. I mean, if he goes back to 15th, he's out. He's behind
There
Blaney.
was 10 people behind him.
Yeah,
Not everybody was racing. Not everybody was up there racing. There were some people laying back.
Either way, he's wrecked with the right
Either
front
way.
off it at this point.
Either way,
You know this debate you just heard? This is what every crew chief and driver does in the field.
You heard Truex. He said it. We shouldn't have been up there.
Reddick just clipping the back bumper of McDowell, turns him into the outside wall.
Ross Chastain in the one that was right behind the 19. You'll see it right here as the C's kind of part and it becomes 3 wide.
Yeah, it's Daytona. That whole debate we just had, this whole...
Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace running up front 1-2.
Oh, Bubba to the bottom of the racetrack got loose.
Cindric tried to go to the outside of him to get to that third in that middle lane.
This is insane.
Oh, it's such quick decisions you have to make. You don't want to think this out. Look at Bubba Wallace. What's he going to do now? Ended up having a decision make, decided to push Reddick.
Yeah, Bubba hard to the left there. Off the.
Oh, he can't get that push.
Oh, into the wall he goes. And they'll collect more cars behind. The 14 stays on the ground.
Brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
You can see it happening as he was coming around. Bubba Wallace with contact right there. Watching those guys go around turn 3 and 4. The 14's driving up the racetrack. He is sideways. He's loose. And he's lifting off the gas. The 48 is waiting right in the left rear quarter panel. It finally spins the 14 car out. We've seen that so many times today with guys drive up the racetrack because they're so loose they can't turn the wheel.
Briscoe out of the car. He had just made the move to get in front of the 22 of Logano, and this happened.
So the 41 dives in the middle of the back straightaway to take the lead. But look at him up the racetrack. He's loose, and he starts coming back down the track. Right in the left rear quarter panel goes the 48. The 48 wants to push him, but he needs to push him in the right side. But the 14's driving up the track loose, and that offsets him the wrong way.
And that 14 car was working its way upside down. Let's take another look at this right here. Watch when this thing gets backwards. It turns around and it climbs a long ways off the ground before it comes back down. My goodness. That thing that's scary because, listen, tipping over is bad enough, but now flipping into the grass and into traffic, you know, we've seen other cars. This will be a great onboard. Let's take a look. Onboard Bubba Wallace.
Down. Keep coming straight down pit road. All right.
Aaron Jones back up into the front with the 43 as well.
Haley trying to get this 43 to push him.
An aggressive blocking from Justin Haley now. Oh, and back goes the 43. He collects the 22.
My goodness.
And the caution will come out again. Side by side for the lead. Suarez on the inside. Hamlin on the outside.
Haley on that outside line, top of 3. He's got some help with him.
Into the wall they go. The 11 now also caught up in it.
The whole
Haley. The 3 of Austin Dillon squeezes through. He is in front. And look at virtually the only car to clear it.
Unbelievable. I've never seen racing that intense in Daytona. Never.
And Martin Truex Jr. is going to gain some spots here. So many that won't be able to continue. The last caution, the 3 was
Rick. As
the
I look out the window,
and it's starting to rain.
It is raining
gosh.
right here. The heavy rain has moved over the grandstands. As we sat here looking out the window,
We are the leader.
It became clear. My goodness, Austin Dillon.
Oh my God.
There's his dad.
Oh my gosh.
We have to
We're
remember
going to tell me we're the leader now.
it's only 12:30 in the afternoon here at Daytona.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Rick.
But these cells have popped up with 22 laps to go. Richard Childress, team owner there.
RC. What a year it'd be if RC gets both cars in the playoffs after a year ago. The battle trying to get him in. Look at that radar.
Yeah, you see the weather cells that are starting to pop up now, and that's typical for this part of Florida.
I mean, there were, I'll tell you how it started, but it's like 4 or 5 things happening all at once. When we pick it up, you've got 2 or 3 cars sideways from multiple types of contact.
I was with you, and when we started there, I saw 2 cars sideways. I think we're going to try it a little bit earlier. Let's take a look from the 3 right here. I want to know how he gets through it because he's the only one on the apron.
Still 3 bottom. Stay bottom. Keep coming. Way bottom. Easy. Bottom. Good, good. Keep coming, keep coming. Roll.
Camera's pretty clear. Let's watch this right here. The 17 of Buescher trying to go into the middle there on the 31, on the 16. Oh, the 99 just loses it. Denny Rex.
Well, the 31 just lost it too by himself in that top lane.
I wonder if it was
Yes.
rain.
Well, yeah, I mean, both leaders are in clean air, and they both catch their car. That tells me that there's something.
So, and he's got his teammate. So now Austin Dillon's got his teammate, a Reddick, behind him. He's got a blocker. Essentially, that's what he's got. So Castle, Noah Gregson, Reagan in the 15, Cody Ware, they've got to develop a plan here. They got to find a way to do exactly what Austin Dillon did just a lap ago. Fall back a little bit, get a forward run, and then make an aggressive move to try to get alongside.
So
Coming around to the white flag.
All single file.
Down the back straightaway.
There's a move right there.
A lot of cars moving around trying to figure out something. Right now, nobody, the 2 car back there trying to make a move. Here comes David Reagan to the outside of Noah Gregson. He's going to have some help. Cody Ware up there with him, the 2 car as well.
They're going to be side by side here for just a moment, though. That's going to take a little energy away. Now they're clear. Now what do they do? Where's this move? There we go, to the outside. Noah got blocked by the 77. Now a big push coming.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Austin Dillon out in front. He could be the guy who wins his way into the playoffs in the final race of the regular season. He has his teammate, Tyler Reddick, who's locked into the playoffs already, right behind him. Less than a half a lap to go. Cody Ware running in that 3rd spot.
Here comes Cindric in the 2. Keep an eye on him. I don't know if he has enough time.
And he doesn't have help anymore. It has dropped off as they come out of turn number 4. Martin Truex Jr. trying to fight back up there to get in points, but it's Austin Dillon who wins at Daytona.
Thank you, Jesus, baby. Yes! Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. You are the man, buddy.
There you see
Sorry.
Martin Truex Jr. missing the playoffs by 3 points. And the parting gift for Tyler Reddick to RCR is helping Austin Dillon in those last few laps.
Yeah, great job, man.
Now right here, Austin Cindric is not going to be happy with Dillon.
Yeah, that was, that was a good save by the 2 car. I'd be upset too getting turned into the corner like that, but incredible save.
What you do when you're trying to make the playoffs and win at Daytona. You push that 2 out of the way. Took the lead back again. And that gives him the opportunity to do this. Celebrate at Daytona again.
I believe that is where you're going to sit for a while there, Austin. Oh, good job. He gets it out.
This checkered flag moment brought to you by Advanced Auto Parts.
Hey race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.